Purim is here, and it's the most joyful day of the year. And there are many reasons to be happy. Some people drink to get happy. We Jews drink because we're happy. Not to make us happy, but we're naturally happy. What happened in the story of Purim which made us so happy? Well, we're still happy today, and we're joyful and we celebrate. One of the things which makes someone really happy is to know that everything's okay and you're being taken care of. The unbelievable story of Purim. It was only a few days from Haman made the decree to wipe us all out. 5 days later, he was killed. The whole thing just took 5 days. They fasted 3 days. Esther went into the king and begged for the life of the Jewish people, and they hanged him. It was only 5 days. But the genius of Esther was, she said she's going to track the whole story and see how this redemption came about. And she said, wow, this is why I'm queen. This is why Mordechai was sitting in the palace at the time. And she checked the whole story, and she went back 13 years until she saw unbelievable. Hashem was behind everything, every step of the way. Hashem was there. That brings to us unbelievable happiness and joy to know that everything what goes on, Hashem is behind everything and building the story for our happiness. But it goes a little deeper than that. Our sages teach us that the reason there was a decree against us in the first place is because when the king Ahasuerus made this tremendous big feast, Jews attended that feast and they sinned at that feast. And because of that, there was a decree against them to be annihilated, to be wiped out. It was a terrible thing. But you know what? At the time of the feast, that is when the whole redemption began. Because that is when Vashti was killed. So this is an amazing concept to recognize that when Jews are in the lowest place and we're sinning, Hashem is actually planting the seeds of our redemption at that moment. While the Jews were enjoying themselves during the meal of the king and sinning, Hashem says, one day, in 13 years from now, Haman is going to get up and want to wipe out the Jews. And planting now, at this feast, the seeds of the redemption. And he made sure Vashti got killed so that Esther should become queen. And as they say, the rest is history. And that is a cause for tremendous joy. Hashem is always with us, but not just when we're good. Even when we're on a low state, when we're doing bad things, Hashem is always there, taking care of us and making sure we will be always saved. Thank you, and happy Purim.